Hi everybody, it's Michael Falzon here for Imperfectly Perfect Campaign. I thought it would be a really wonderful opportunity to talk a little bit more to everybody, everywhere, about some of the things that have been going on in my life and some of the things that I've been thinking about with regard to this campaign and friends and family, colleagues over the last few weeks. I very recently got diagnosed with a fairly rare cancer. It's been aggressive and very sudden, and finding out something like this, it's interesting to take stock and think about the things I had been thinking about in a different way, and relate that to how my world has changed. And I think when we have challenges in our life, and some of the things I've been speaking to Glenn about, and some of the things I've been talking about with Imperfectly Perfect, about the challenges that we face, one thing I've always maintained is to look after oneself, make sure you have a support network, and make sure you're talking to people. Anything I've done with Imperfectly Perfect has been about that as a supporter. It hasn't been about me. It hasn't been about trying to talk about my experiences and how I've been affected by any anxiety or depression or mental health issues, although we all go through them. This part of my life is obviously about to become very challenging with treatment and guarding against feeling negative through this whole process. And one of the things that I have found in the last few weeks is how tremendous the support network is that I have. Not just family and friends, but people that have been reaching out to me to just say hi, drop off some food, make sure that both I'm okay and my wife's okay, and it's been staggering. It's been staggering. The other thing that has put me in good stead is my otherwise good health, which is which is a little bit ironic. I think a lot of people, a lot of my colleagues especially, have been quite surprised that someone like me could be affected like this. The reality is that anybody can be affected by something like this. This is dumb luck that I should be diagnosed with something like this. It's apparently a predetermined thing in my genes. It's not something that's been passed on to me. It's not something that I can even pass on should we have some children. It's just one of those fickle finger of fate things. But one of the ways that I've lived my life and learned to live my life, and something that I've professed through Perfectly Perfect, is to be healthy. Be healthy. I have otherwise had a really wonderful year with my work and with my wife and with friends. And part of the way that I can deal with all of my commercial commitments is by looking after myself, having a good diet, talking about any problems that I've had along the way, making sure that I'm prepared for things that come along. I wasn't prepared for this, perhaps, but in many ways I was, because as far as my specialists are concerned, I'm in the best possible health that I can be to be tackling something like this. So psychologically, I don't have that weight of saying, oh, I wish I had done this, or I have to change my lifestyle now, or this is because of reason A or reason B. It's not really because of anything. And any one of us, with any challenge that we're going to have in our life, whether it's as big a deal as this, or an emotional challenge, or challenges with our work, if we can prepare ourselves as best to meet those challenges when they come on, it makes it a lot easier. And I can tell you, finding finding out about an illness like this is pretty difficult. Affects a lot of people. Affects not just you, but it affects people around you, because it does give you, quick and instant brush with mortality. But if you have been looking after yourself, talking to people, trying to have a life where it's inclusive of other people, talking about problems, sharing your successes and your failures, then when something like this does come along, you can need it. I felt that I am coping to some extent because of the choices that I've made up until now. So the big reason for me wanting to talk to you all now through Imperfectly Perfect is obviously to show an avid supporter of this campaign. I know that mental health is incredibly important in my work, in my industry, but across all industries, across all lives. And the things that we can do to guard against the anxiety one feels with the challenges that come up in our life are basic, but sometimes hard to do if you are feeling like it's a big first step. So the things that have helped me are fitness, general fitness, looking after myself physically, really helps your mind relax. Diet's very important. Speak to your doctors if you've got any problems there, but I mean, it's all pretty obvious what not to eat. Been a vegetarian for a long time, which has really worked for me. I've got a lot of friends who are vegans as well. We know certain things scientifically now. I don't want to bore you with that kind of thing, but look at what you're eating and eat healthily. Excuse me. And then of course, talk to people. Talk to people like I'm talking to you now. Speak to your friends, speak to your family. If there's one person you can talk to, then that's enough. And anything you're concerned about, if you can address it before it becomes a problem, it will help you. These, I think, are the lessons that I've learned in my life. These are the things that are helping me now. And through Imperfectly Perfect, I hope that I can still maintain some positivity, and thank you all for your support, and keep talking about these seemingly simple things, but often very challenging things that we can do to be able to help each other and help ourselves. So this is Michael Falzon from Imperfectly Perfect. Thanks so much.